Abhishek Sharma sir, Mr. Akash Khan Jha sir, Mr. Anush Tiwari sir, Ms. Shivani Sinha ma'am, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor Faizan Mustafa sir, respected faculties, faculty members, participants, and all the dignitaries to the valedictory ceremony of the 5th CNLU CARCIL National IBC MOOT Code Competition 2026. Please welcome all the dignitaries with a huge round of applause. We are deeply honored to have you among us. Your presence adds immense value to this event. The first four edition of the CNLU CARCIL National Moot Court Competition stand as a testament to the unwavering commitment to academic excellence and legal discourse in competition law. Each year, the competition grew in stature, attracting brilliant legal minds from across the country, fostering thought-provoking debates and shaping future advocates of justice. From the inaugural edition, which set the foundation for a tradition of excellence, to the fourth edition, which witnessed unparalleled enthusiasm and participation, these moots have not only been about legal arguments, but also about resilience and the pursuit of knowledge. They have carved a legacy where students don't just compete, they evolve, they inspire, and they leave with more than just accolades. They leave with memories, friendships, and renewed passion for the law. After successfully hosting our edition, CARCIL brings the fifth edition of the competition. The theme encourages the participants to explore the contemporary issues under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, focusing on the need to balance the commercial wisdom of the Committee of the Creditors with the imperatives of the timeliness and transparency in the resolution plan selection process, as well as examining the standard of proof for fraudulent transactions in summary tribunal adjudications. As we begin the ceremony, I request our dear Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Faizan Mustafa sir, to please deliver the welcome address.
It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming Shivani ji, Abhishek, Akash, and Anuj, and all the participating teams. CNLU is undergoing some kind of transformation. In most law schools, students now largely seriously read only for moots. And therefore moots are very, very important. In fact, in NLU Jodhpur, when Professor Mitra was there, I don't know whether they are following this tradition, moot was part of every subject. That one component for evaluation of any course. So the course was delivered through moot. Other law schools have not followed it. And one reason for not following it is that law schools have largely been converted into event organizing institutions. So they have a very, very short academic calendar. So just about 4 months in the January to April semester, and about 4 or maybe less months, because if you have Diwali and Chhat or some other festival, Dashera, then students would request the university to conduct exam or prepone exam. So largely students are on internship, and in spite of doing that many internships, many of them, of course, go to the trial court also, and High Court and Supreme Court. They are still not considered mature enough to write the civil judge exam. And that is a position which Supreme Court has taken, but I'm very, very upset with that position, because this fact that they are not mature has not been empirically proven in any research. Nobody has done such a research. Like nobody has done a research in this country so far. Constitution uses word efficiency about reservations. And many of us think that people who are selected under the reserve category, they are less efficient. So efficiency is equated by the Supreme Court judges with efficiency, with merit. And in the name of merit, they insist on that not more than 50% seats are to be reserved. But there is no research to prove that a person who topped NEET will end up as the best doctor. And the person who would qualify in NEET in the reserve category would be a bad doctor. Or similarly, one who topped the CLAT exam and got Bangalore, let us say, would end up as a great lawyer or a great judge or great corporate lawyer. Maybe somebody who was last in their class succeeds as a litigation lawyer, and many mediocre people can also succeed in corporate lawyer. I remember in Nalsar, there was a student who failed my exam, Akash. And then some big firm, international firm, hired him for a very, very huge sum. So I asked that young girl, what did you see in this boy? And she looked at me with such a contempt that this man is an idiot who doesn't understand that this boy is outstanding. And my curiosity was just to know that someone who has failed my exam, what did they see that of course, he passed the exam in recent. So what I'm trying to say that there is no empirical evidence available that people who top any exam are the best and most meritorious, and people who get selected in the reserve category are bad. Now the latest data, in fact, tells us that in terms of lower merit, in fact, lowest merit are EWS people. And people who take admission under NRI quota. And these are all largely the general category candidate. In fact, the more revealing thing has really come to the fore that the medical commission had reduced in last few years the minimum percentage which one has to score in the PG NEET. And that percentage has been drastically reduced by about 7% and so. And large number of people on a very, very low mark, some even with zero, have been admitted to the PG, and they have got private medical colleges where they are paying 50, 60 lakh or maybe more as a fee. So what we are trying to do in CNLU, of course, unlike other law schools where there is a huge craze for corporate lawyering, and Bihar has been suppressing this because still the public sector and government jobs are considered very, very prestigious in terms of status they bring to the family. But now we are trying that we catch up with other law schools, and our students have started doing well. Many of them are getting offers. In terms of competence, as I said over lunch, that somebody is in Patna and somebody is in Bangalore or Hyderabad, it really doesn't make a difference. On that day, you got 4 marks or 5 marks more than me, so you are there. Students at all the places are good. We are heavily investing in the infrastructure. All the classrooms of CNLU are now state-of-art TV studio-like classrooms. In the library in last 2 years, we have invested about 9 crore rupees. So, and students are really doing well. A lot of teachers we have recruited. 3 teachers from Germany, 1 from England, many more are going to be recruited. So the student-teacher ratio has drastically improved. So we are trying our bit, but as I always say that people like you need to do the whole hand-holding of a university. I always tell recruiters that if you take a student from Bangalore or Hyderabad, you get 1 person, and for very, very high price. Maybe in the same price you can get almost of the same level, but in some cases more meritorious and more efficient, if I can use the constitutional term, and more hard-working student from the law schools, which many call as second-generation law schools or Group B law schools, which classification is absolutely wrong. So I think that students in CNLU are extremely bright, and a little bit of hand-holding by our guests will help them in long way, and they will, I'm sure, will overtake so-called the well-established class 1 law schools. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request our Honorable VC, sir, to please come forward of the dais and present our token of gratitude. I invite the expert assessors of the final rounds to please accept our token of respect and gratitude. Firstly, I request VC, sir, to please present the memento to Mr. Abhishek Sharma, sir.
I need to come there?
No, I'll bring it.
Please begin there. This is a people last chair. This is for who? This is for you. Very nice.
Mr. Akash Khan Jha, sir. Ms. Shivani Sinha, ma'am. Ms. Survi Barik, ma'am. Mr. Anush Tiwari, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I now request Mr. Shivam Singh, co-convener of CARCIL, to please deliver the report of the competition.
Respected VC sir, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, and most importantly, the brilliant mooters gathered here this evening. Good evening, all of you. It is a matter of great honor and privilege for me to present the event report for the 5th CNLU CARCIL National IBC Moot Court Competition 2026. The previous 4 editions of this competition were conducted on the theme of competition law and witnessed participation from law school across the country. These editions were graced by eminent legal luminaries, including Honorable Justice Ashok Bhushan sir, Chairperson NCLAT, Honorable Justice S.J. Mukhopadhyay sir, former Judge of the Supreme Court, and Honorable Justice Amanullah sir, Judge Supreme Court. Building upon the strong legacy of these earlier editions, we successfully conducted the largest ever edition of the Moot Court competition this year, with participation from over 88 teams representing 17 states and 2 union territories. The moot proposition for this edition was drafted by none other than our esteemed alumnus, Mr. Anush Tiwari sir. This edition witnessed participation from more than 40 law schools across the nation, including National Law School, Bangalore, Nalsar University of Law, Hyderabad, NUJS, Kolkata, to name a few. Out of the total 88 teams that participated in the memorial qualification round, 32 teams advanced to the preliminary rounds, which were conducted in the virtual mode on 17th and 18th January 2026. These rounds were adjudged by a distinguished panel comprising advocates, academicians, company secretaries, chartered accountants, and associates and senior associates from law firms. From the preliminary rounds, top 8 teams qualified for the quarterfinal rounds held virtually on 18th January 2026, which were adjudicated by experts from Insolvency Law Academy, Denton Slink Legal, Khaitan & Co., Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas. Subsequently, teams from Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar, and Christ Law University, Bangalore, Faculty of Law University of Delhi, and National Law Institute University, Bhopal qualified for the semi-final rounds, which were conducted this morning itself. The semi-final rounds were judged by Mr. Harshvardhan Aburi sir, partner JSA, Ms. Smriti Chudiwal ma'am, partner Vidhi Partners, Ms. Aishna Kumar ma'am, founder of Chambers of Aishna Kumar, Mr. Nishant Kishore sir, advocate on record Supreme Court, and Ms. Vaidehi Gulati ma'am, senior research associate at Insolvency Law Academy. From these rounds, team from Gujarat National Law University and Christ University, Bangalore qualified for the final rounds, which were judged by our distinguished panel of judges comprising Mr. Abhishek Sharma sir, partner at Denton's Link Legal, Akash Khan Jha sir, head legal SBI General Insurance, Ms. Shivani Sinha ma'am, partner at Phoenix Legal, Ms. Surbi Parikh ma'am, partner at Cyril Amarchand Mangal Das, and Mr. Anush Tiwari sir, advocate on record Supreme Court. With this, I conclude the formal overview of the journey of the 5th edition of the CNLU CARCIL National IBC Moot Court Competition 2026. Over the course of this competition, we witnessed rigorous research, compelling advocacy, and forging the meaningful professional collaboration. We now move forwards to the most anticipated part of this evening, hearing from our distinguished guests and celebrating the champions of this edition. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Anush Tiwari, sir, to share his words of wisdom with us.
I'm not going to hold you all because everybody is waiting for the result. So as an author of the proposition, I can only say that justice was done to the proposition from both the sides, no matter which side wins, whatever they are going to announce. And this has been because I've been associated from the day the proposition was made. And this was entirely, I would say, under the guidance of the Vice Chancellor sir and Dr. Jha. It was a students' event. And I would like to congratulate and thank the student as an alumni. One of the alumni, I want to thank them. And I want to congratulate them for hosting such a flawless event. And I'm actually proud of you all. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. I request Ms. Shivani Sinha ma'am to please address the gathering.
Again, going to keep it very short, but congratulations to CARCIL and CNLU. My regards to VC sir and Dr. Jha for encouraging the students to organize such a great event. The preparations, the organizing, and basically the conduct of all the events were immaculate, absolutely on the point. All the preparatory materials that were supplied to us were absolutely pitch perfect. The participants here were absolutely of a very, very high level and quality. We were just discussing that the participants don't seem like advocates, don't seem like students, they seem almost like ready advocates. So with that, congratulations everyone on the great event that was concluded and won't hold back further. I'm sure everyone is anticipating and waiting for the results. So let's move on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I now request Mr. Akash Khan Jha, sir, to please share his thoughts with us.
Indeed, it was a pleasure to be here and sharing a dais with Faizan sir. So it's a great pleasure. To the teams who have participated, it was really well thought arguments and well researched material. The memo which they have filed was up to the mark, and I would not take much of a time. Let the judgment be given to them. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request Mr. Abhishek Sharma, sir, to please address the gathering.
If we were on LinkedIn or Instagram, I'd simply like their comments. But I would echo what they're saying. So this is my first visit to Patna and my first visit to CNLU. I've, of course, interacted with many of your alum, many of whom are including partners at my law firm. So I've always had a very high opinion of CNLU. But one thing I must state is that the quality of this competition, especially the organization, has left a fantastic flavor in my mouth. I now see you at par with all the other top law schools in the country. And in my estimation, you are up there. If I can just have 10 more seconds, if I can ask the entire organizing team to get up and we could just applaud for them. I think they did a fantastic job. I think you can pack your bag and we can finally move on to the results.
Thank you so much, sir. Carrying this spirit of progress, I now hand over the mic to Mr. Hardik Awasthi, co-convener of CARCIL, to proceed with the launch of the official newsletter of CARCIL and declare the results of the competition in the presence of the august gathering.
If you have ever tried to be paced with the corporate regulations,
you know it rarely moves in a straight line. It shifts, it expands, and sometimes it surprises. And somewhere in that constant motion, you begin to look for direction. That search for direction is what led us to create the Corporate Compass. Corporate Compass is a carefully curated regulatory and jurisprudential digest committed to interpreting corporate developments with analytical depth and institutional seriousness. This journey has been possible under the distinguished patronage of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Faizan Mustafa Sir, and under the visionary academic leadership of Dr. Nandita Jha, whose unwavering commitment to bridging doctrinal scholarship with real-world corporate practice has shaped the very ethos of this publication. And so, with the pride in the work that has brought us here and with confidence in the path that lies ahead, I am delighted to launch the inaugural edition of Corporate Compass, our collective voice in the evolving language of corporate law and a journey that now truly belongs to us.
So the question, journal is there on the desk. Sulfi, please join. Okay. Sir, please. Sulfi, come on the desk. Please, I. Come.
I would like to thank our team behind Corporate Compass. Thank you, Prem Raj and Vishwajit Rastogi for your supervision, Kabir Thakur and Dev Agarwal for their expertise in reviewing and designing. My special thanks to Anand Sharma, Deep Verma, Kashvi Shrey, Nived Gautam, and Shreyanshi Singh for their exemplary writers that made this endeavor possible. We now arrive at what is the most anticipated moment of the 5th edition of the CNLU CARCIL National IBC Moot Court Competition 2026, the declaration of results. To the teams who won't be lifting the winning trophy today, सितारों के आगे जहां और भी हैं, अभी इश्क में इम्तिहान और भी हैं. And now, without stretching this suspense any further, let us declare the results. In absentia, the award for the best memorial goes to Jindal Global Law School TC 116. In absentia, the award for the best researcher goes to Ram Manohar Lohia, National Law University, team code 129. In absentia, the award for the best speaker goes to Tamil Nadu, Dr. Ambedkar, National Law University, team code 168. Now, I would like to invite all the guests on the dais to join us on the floor to award the winners. So, the winner of the 5th edition of CNLU CARCIL National IBC Moot Court Competition 2026 is Christ University Bangalore, team code 147. Congratulations for your great achievement.
So check for.
The runners-up of the 5th edition
edition of CNLU CARCIL National IBC Moot Court Competition 2026 is Gandhinagar National Law University TC 113. We really appreciate the hard work put in from your end. We would also like to congratulate the teams who competed in the semi-finals and appreciate the hard work put in by all the participating teams. It was a delight to host you. Hope to see you in the future editions of CNLU CARCIL's National Moot Court competitions. Thank you.
Please take all the money. And then just take the photograph of the winners.
Good evening, everybody. At the very outset, I wish to share that as a final year student of the university, this vote of thanks hold a very special significance for me, as it is the last vote of thanks I would have the privilege of delivering as a student. It is therefore both an honor and a moment of deep gratitude for me to address this august gathering together today. I extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed guests for graciously joining us today. Your presence and guidance have truly added immense value to this competition and have inspired all of us. I would also like to sincerely thank our collaborators and supporters, the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, Denton's Link Legal, Chandiok and Mahajan, Insolvency Law Academy, and Anuj Tiwari Law Offices for their continued support and trust in Team CARCIL throughout their journey. I also take this opportunity to sincerely thank our sponsors, BSRDC and Life Insurance Corporation of India, for the generous support and valuable contribution. A very special note of gratitude is reserved for our dearest Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, whose unwavering encouragement and visionary leadership in both the planning and execution of the competition made this event a true success. With the participation of 88 teams from across the country, this edition of the Moot Court has truly been remarkable. I would also like to place on record my sincere appreciation for our faculty convener, Dr. Nandita S. Sharma, whose constant guidance, support, and faith in the student team played a crucial role in the successful conduct of this competition. My heartfelt thanks go to the entire CARCIL team and volunteering students. In this regard, I would like to acknowledge the invaluable contribution of some CARCIL students, especially the senior members from the 5th year, including Viraj Kumar, Utkarsh Yadav, Aman Kumar, Bhola Shankar, Satyanshu Kumari, Riya, Gopal Bhatnagar. And if I'm forgetting anybody, I'm very, very sorry. I'm coming over there. And thanks a lot to Ayush and Yash for contributing. I would like to specifically mention Prem Raj, the head of CARCIL, for his consistent support and coordination throughout the event. I also extend my sincere appreciation to the co-conveners of CARCIL, Hardik Avasthi and Shivam Kumar, the co-heads of CARCIL, Nikhil Dwivedi and Tejas, for their dedication, teamwork, and tireless efforts behind the scenes, which significantly contributed to the successful conduct of the competition. As we bring this event to a close, I do so with immense pride and gratitude, as I hope to see my beloved juniors welcome you all to the 6th CNLU CARCIL National IBC Moot Court Competition. Thank you so much.
They all have a flight, but we'll quickly have some.
Delhi flight is coming late, it seems. Because
We have to check the time, just check the flight status of it.
just started texting. If it is the same flight. No, mine departs at 9.
Everybody has
All right.
Everybody, please join.
Let's start with the winners. Can we have the winners for the photograph?
One quick. Ashta, please come. Please, Everybody come out.
We're all in the same wedding reception. There would be a starting. We don't have these guys are drawing it.
You're supposed to smile. Why are you sad?
I got baby and you're the saying.
One with organization.
One is a quick, fast, fast.
Quick on your feet. Fantastic.
Check it out.